Welcome to this MeetingBooster video tutorial on meeting minutes. In this tutorial, we will cover how to create the meeting minutes document, review the customization settings, how to distribute the meetings document, and finally, how to access it via the meeting history section. When the meeting is completed, the meeting minutes document is automatically created. Across the top, we have a ribbon that displays the different functionality within the meeting minutes module, and I can cycle between both the minutes and the tasks of this meeting. And below the ribbon, we have a preview of the meeting minutes. As we can see, we have the title of the meeting and the meeting details, the purpose, presenters, note taker, attendees, and any classification from the meeting attributes. I have my agenda items and topics, any notes that I've taken, any tools that I've used within the meeting section, in this example the voting, and any conclusion statements. Any attachments that were added before or during the meeting are now also available through the meeting minutes. Any meeting tasks that were also assigned during the meeting are clearly displayed at the bottom of the meeting minutes. If a manager or employee wants to quickly review the meeting minutes, they have the option to toggle between both discussion and conclusion statements. By selecting the conclusion statement only, the minutes are consolidated to review only the decisions and outcomes from each meeting agenda. This goes to highlight the importance of adding conclusion statements where possible. As you can see in this example, by toggling the conclusion statement, all the discussion items have been collapsed. If I want to review how this conclusion was met, I can toggle back on the discussion and review all the information. As a default, viewing access is retained for those meeting members who attended the meeting and any managers who have visibility of this meeting. By selecting the viewing access tool at the top in the ribbon, you can now also add users to make these meeting minutes available for their viewing. Simply select Add User and either keyword search or select from the items beneath. I can customize the look and feel of my meeting minutes. Under Distribute Minutes and selecting Settings, I can choose from a range of different formats. Simply select the format I'd like to choose. And then under the Properties section, we can start to define a few additional properties of these meeting minutes. For example, MeetingBooster gives you the option to include a cover page. Perhaps you'd like to include the logo of your company, as well as including the request for signature. Using this signature feature, I can also select the users that are required to sign the signature. Their names will appear on the meeting minutes. I can adjust the page size, font size, and also select to collapse all group tasks. By selecting OK, those settings will now be applied to these meeting minutes. As you can see, the format has changed. We have a cover page and a section for the meeting attendee. MeetingBooster gives you the option to edit the meeting minutes before they're archived. As a default, you have 14 days to make any changes before this document becomes locked. MeetingBooster's administrators are able to define the length of time that you have to edit the meeting minutes. To create any edits, simply toggle on the edit icon, and then within the meeting minutes, choose to select which items you'd like to edit. You can even add additional notes and also conclusion statements. Once you've finished editing, simply toggle off the edit item. In certain cases, it's required to get approval on meeting minutes before they're archived and distributed. MeetingBooster handles this process electronically. Using the Send for Approval item, I can first of all select my approvers. And I can do this by, first of all, selecting Edit Approvers, keyword searching, or selecting the individual beneath. This individual will be notified that they are required to approve these meeting minutes. MeetingBooster will then handle any changes and provide a version management to allow you to see any changes that have been made. Once you're happy to distribute the minutes, simply go to Distribute Minutes and select Send. For within this dialog box, you have the option of who to exactly send the meeting minutes to, but once you're happy, just select the OK button. Meeting minutes are stored in one central location, and to review past meetings, simply go to the online MeetingBooster portal and under Meetings, select Past Meetings on the left-hand side. Here I can review any meetings that I've attended, organized, or have permission to review. As you can see in this Past Meetings section, all the meetings are clearly listed down the left-hand side. And I can also adapt the date column to review the meeting in that order. Custom filters within the MeetingBooster Past Meetings section allow me to select from the last 7 days, last 14 days, and last 13 days. I can also customize that setting. We also have the option to keyword filter on any meetings. Simply type in the keyword, and MeetingBooster will filter out any meetings with that word included. To review that past meeting's minutes, simply left-click on the past meeting to review the minutes from that section. As you can see, it takes us back into the Meetings Minutes module, where I can review the meeting minutes and update and review any of the meeting tasks.